Hi, welcome to Free Spirit, and welcome to a special Sacred Spirit reading. Secret Spirit Power Light reading. So I just finished doing a deck collection review of these 3 decks, and I want to do a combination bonus reading with them. So we're going to get Sacred Spirit first. We're going to get Sacred Spirit messages. They're saying in this order because we are a sacred spirit. So we're going to get Sacred Spirit messages. We're going to get messages for our sacred power, and we're going to get messages for our sacred light. So yeah, so we're going to do a bonus reading. This is an extended reading, a Sacred Spirit, sacred power, sacred light. So let's get into it. I'm excited as you are. So let's get into Sacred Spirit. So what are the messages for our Sacred Spirit right now? What are the messages Spirit wants to bring forth for our Sacred Spirit right now? We might dive into the guidebook. We'll see how it goes. We're going to use our intuition first, and then we'll dive in and see where it takes us for our Sacred Spirit. What are the messages? Tuning into all our energy. What are the messages right now for our Sacred Spirit? What wants to come through for our Sacred Spirit? What messages want to come through for our Sacred Spirit? Yes, you can't make this up. Spiritual evolution. Set your heart free. We are going through a spiritual evolution. Set your heart free. Do you see that? This card really shows what we're all going through right now, spiritual evolution. Let's dive in deep, shall we? Okay, so we are going to dive in deep to this. So this is Sacred Spirit. This is going to be absolutely gorgeous. I knew there were messages that wanted to come through for all who are on my channel. So this is all about forgiveness and compassion is needed now. Set your heart free. Expansion goes together with spiritual evolution. Without the process of expansion, one cannot evolve spiritually. Expanding the heart and mind allows you to live a more wholesome and loving life with compassion, tolerance, and acceptance. There is no denying that learning through life experiences, good and bad, encourages soul growth on a positive level. Like a caterpillar to a butterfly, individuals must go through their own transformations if they wish to excel, achieve, or move forward in life. Seeking something better in the future requires a little faith in yourself. You can't always have everything straight away. Long-lasting success takes time to build. Evolving the spirit requires an individual to empty their spiritual backpack. Reminds me of the Fool. Taking out and removing experiences that are holding you back in life, healing past issues, addressing karmic imbalances, and creating a balanced mind and body are all parts of this process. Evolving the spirit takes time. It is a gradual process in which you need to do the work on yourself to achieve long-lasting effects. And right now, forgiveness is required if you wish to move forward in life. And sometimes you must accept an apology you know you may never receive. Forgiveness will set your heart free from an invisible control that has been in existence over this situation. Forgiveness does not mean you will forget what's occurred. It means that you can live without it controlling your life any longer. Remove any past emotional and physical ties that are no longer serving you in the here and now with love and gratitude, for that has brought you to this point in life where you're ready to change and let go of the past. Open your heart to your soul's calling. Your soul is calling you to be free. Wow. And so the shadow aspect is stagnation, condemnation, repetitiveness. Sacred crystal is the Tibetan quartz. The angel assistance is guardian angel Samuel. Health, energy, vitality, healing from trauma. The affirmation is, as my love and experience grows, the consciousness of my spirit evolves. So what I'm getting from here is we're going through tremendous spiritual evolution right now. Forgiveness and compassion is needed for ourselves, to grant ourselves forgiveness and compassion. That everything has led to here, that we're moving forward. Travel lightly has been a recurring message. Set your heart free and let go of the past. Step forward into the new light, the new beginnings, the new future. And with every step, release more and more with forgiveness and compassion. Also have more forgiveness and compassion for yourself. You want to travel light. That's what they're saying is key. It's a lot of forgiveness and compassion. Remove any past emotional, physical ties that are no longer serving you. We're moving forward. It's a spiritual evolution. Set yourself free. Set your heart free. So I love this. So let's see if there's anything else that wants to come through for our sacred spirit. Spiritual evolution. Is there anything we're going forward, or do you want me to go right to sacred power? Yeah, that's it. Okay, so now we're going right to sacred power. Probably own your power in this as we're moving forward into the light, into the future with more forgiveness and compassion. Travel more lightly. Set your heart free. We're getting two things. Medicine and affirmations. Do you see that? Wow, wow, wow. This is our divine power. Medicine and affirmations to stay balanced, to stay aligned, to be walking this way is going to be a healing and to stay balanced. That we're going to be incorporating more healing and balance through this. This is the power. Through this spiritual evolution, there's medicine, healing, and balance coming through here. So this is incredible that these cards, I have chills. I almost can't concentrate on what's coming out, to be honest with you. Okay, so we're going through a spiritual evolution here. First card we have is medicine. So lead by example. Share your knowledge with others. Found in employment, social circles, families, organizations, spiritual groups, leaders, nurture, guide, and support us through life at all levels, in all situations. People seek out leaders for survival, purpose, achievement, the ability to heal and work with different energies, and the gift of vision are the medicine of the shaman, bridging the worlds of earth, nature, self, and spirit. Looking to a leader or an elder for guidance and mentorship is essential now. Remember, true leaders empower, direct, facilitate transformation. A false leader, however, can tear down progress, destabilize social networks, and create spiritual cults. Powerful healing energy is around you now. You are strongly connected to shamanic medicine. Journey within the realms to learn and share the messages from your ancestors. Past life journeys can reawaken your soul's natural gifts and access your ancestral power to enlighten and illuminate your direction. Right now, you need to harness the power of natural remedies, herbal medicines, natural skincare products. Visit a professional to assist you to support your mind, body, spirit. Use complementary medicine in addition to traditional healing methods. You are a natural healer. You're being asked to utilize your natural talents in the healing arts. Whether for counseling, energy practice, holistic, or Western medicine, you are encouraged right now to explore your gifts with purpose. Take a leadership role. You have the knowledge and guidance to heal yourself as well as others. Lead by example. Be humble and grateful in your approach. And the affirmation is, are you ready? I am a powerful healer. The power of the universe shines within me. I am a powerful light bringer. So through this evolution, they're looking at you saying you're a healer. First of all, you're a healer for yourself, and you're going to be a healer for others as we all make our way through this evolution, setting ourselves free with more forgiveness, compassion, traveling lighter. That process, you're the healer, bringing it for yourself and for others. And I believe it's helping with balance, but this is affirmations, but we have all the chakras here. So let's get into affirmations. So we have affirmations now. Affirmations. Powerful intentions manifest now, so be positive. Human beings are conscious creators. We have the potential to shift a negative mindset to a positive. Adjusting our thoughts and subtle brain waves through positive mantras, we are able to retrain our brains after trauma, kick bad habits, and set positive goals and intentions. So they're telling us to be the healer, the medicine, and stay positive and balanced and affirmative, changing the negative to the positive as we're going through this spiritual evolution. That's what we're assisting with. So adjusting your thoughts and subtle brain waves through positive mantras, you're able to retrain your brain after trauma, kick bad habits, set positive goals and intentions. We can change our perceptions by creating positive word sequences to alter our belief systems. Yeah, they're saying we can change our perceptions by creating positive word sequences to alter our belief systems. The power of the I am presence has the potential to shift, awaken, and align our soul's blueprint to our physical being. The I am presence is the higher aspect of ourself that connects directly to God. Invoking the I am presence connects us with God, the universe, our higher self, to other realms of consciousness. Using the I am presence gives your affirmations power. I am strengthens your psyche on a conscious and subconscious level, creating power and intent with every statement. Previously, you may have tried using affirmations, but you lost motivation due to a lack of results. The key to success is to consciously remove words with negative connotations. True affirmations are spoken with belief in your heart's core, with no doubt placed upon their words. This is what they always say to me. Always believe something wholeheartedly. When you believe something wholeheartedly, you have no room for something else in there. So all the work that we're doing to stay positive, to stay divinely connected, is what's keeping us balanced and in harmony. And that is what you want to be resonating at this higher frequency. So let's go back to the book. It's almost like connecting with divine and your higher self to remain as balanced and aligned to that as possible, which is a tall order, and why they always tell me it's like light working is a 24/7 job. Every time you make that shift in your own personal awareness, like if you feel a shift in your energy and you know to switch to a higher vibrational thought or feeling, you're doing you're doing the light work right in that moment. It's a 24/7 thing. So be very mindful and very much at balance and harmony, and whatever it takes to do that, you do that for yourself. So let's go back to the book. Previously, you may have tried using affirmations, but you lost motivation due to a lack of results. Okay, so here we go. The affirmations are spoken with belief in your heart's core, with no doubt placed upon the words. Right now, your higher self is asking you to be serious about your intentions. To create a positive and open mindset, perseverance, will, and patience is required. Like the caterpillar, transformation takes time. This journey is taking time. The spiritual evolution takes time. If you want long-lasting results, acknowledge any thoughts, feelings, possible resistance to positive statements. If you're in a state of conflict, ask yourself questions about why you feel this way and how you can cooperate to achieve the best possible outcome. Creating conversations with the self in this way supports deep change and resolution to past patterns and behavior. We're setting our hearts free. We're going through a spiritual evolution. So it's waking up and being more positive here and changing this all around. Transformation takes time. They're acknowledging. So anything, thoughts, feelings, anything that comes up naturally, because we're in a state of transformation, but it's not quick. We need to be aware of this. Invoke the I am presence with all your affirmations to solidify and anchor the change and transformation you desire. Using affirmations daily can improve your overall well-being. And the affirmation is, I am the light divine, I am will, I am fixed design. So there's something here about we're conscious creators, so keep mindful, keep adjusting, keep realigning and rebalancing anything that comes up through this spiritual evolution that's being set free. We're moving forward, but in the process, transformation takes time. There's a lot of forgiveness, compassion for yourself, and when negative thoughts, feelings, everything arises, if you notice a shift, realign yourself, and you're transmuting it to light in the process. And that's what they're encouraging us to do. So you may use literal affirmations. Paying attention to how you're speaking. For me, personal affirmations, I even put in the category of doing these readings. Anything that connects you with your higher self or the divine or source, if you meditate, anything that affirms more of that positivity in will help us on the spiritual evolution to pack light, to hold more light, forgiveness, compassion, patience, tolerance, all those things that you want to be at peace. They kept on saying the secret is to be at peace and harmony and balance when the world is not of that. That takes tremendous work to do that. Like right now, I'm fine. We're wonderful. We're doing this reading. We're at peace, love, light. When we turn this off in 10 minutes, we can get bombarded with a million things. But it's to affirm. It's to hold on to this as much as you can, or transmute as much as comes in with this higher thought vibration. Affirm something else. In the process as we're going through a spiritual evolution. Travel light, forgiveness and compassion were key for this process. We have even more compassion that we're evolving. And this medicine, you're a healer for yourself, a powerful healer for yourself and others through this time of evolution is what they're saying. So this sounds very sacred and powerful about our light. So let's end it with sacred light. So, and we're using sacred light. We're using sacred light every time we affirm the positive over the negative. We're using our sacred light as we set our hearts free and we release the baggage and embrace more compassion and forgiveness every time we need it as we're going forward. Having even more compassion for ourselves in the process. And this healing we're doing for ourselves every time we embrace this light, every time we tune in, we're doing that for ourselves, but also bringing that as we walk for others as well, is what they're saying. So let's step in. This is genuinely sacred light, that you are a being of sacred light. So remember that. When they say I am, get back in touch, your sacred light. You can bring it in at any time. You can transmute darkness from inside or out to light. You could walk with lighter. They always say, like, you bring in more light, you transmute the darkness. You actually feel lighter. A secret also is, we talk about love and light, but if you feel heavy, when you feel heavy, you feel burden, you feel stress, that's negative. It's the gravity is negative. When you are connected with lightness, when you've been why I call it spirit pick-me-up, lightness, you actually, when you've embraced more light, you feel energetically lighter. So like a secret to pay attention to your feelings when you're out of balance. Do you feel heavy? Do you feel, I feel pushed down, if you feel that? There's a release that needs to happen with forgiveness and compassion, and you can answer yourself back. What were you just thinking? What were you just feeling? What can you answer back in a more positive way that will transmute it to more lightness? So we're the medicine for ourselves and for others as we go through the spiritual evolution. So let's get messages for our sacred light. Ooh, right in my hands. We are getting past life. A cultural experience. It is behind you. Progression. Okay, it's behind you. This is a past life. We're a spiritual evolution, past life. Let's just see what they're saying about past life. First of all, I feel like we're incorporating a lot of our past lives, like what we were made of in our past life. I also feel like what we're moving past is going to be part of our past life. But here it says a cultural experience. It is behind you. Regression. It says reincarnation is a belief held by many religions and cultures. Deep attractions to foreign culture items such as clothing, animals, architecture, or some connections to your past life memories. Obsessions with and passion about events, tools, professions, objects. Is your soul reminding you of previous experiences that have taught you valuable lessons? While past life regression can be extremely beneficial in understanding your interactions with family and friends and purpose, understanding these traumas can help identify the reasoning behind debilitating psychological conditions such as phobias or fears in your life, obsessing, all of that. Okay, but Cosmic Master Lord Krishna calls your mind to address the past, bringing healing. It's right on medicine. Bringing healing and closure to unanswered chapters of your life. These unexplained and sometimes irrational emotions represent the challenges destined to enlighten the soul on its divine path. Be present. Serving on the second ray, Lord Krishna asks you to heal and address past life memories and karmic issues now. Questioning authority and fear of failure will highlight these fears so you can free the chains of the past. See, set your heart free. So we are actually doing a lot of healing from the past now as well. Meditate. Avoid being mentally stuck in the past, as the time is now. Affirm your soul's desires to the sacred breath of the universe. And the quote from Master Lord Krishna is, internal desires lead to temptations. Send your prayers to the cosmos. The sacred crystal and affirmation, I am grounded in the present. My heart is centered and focused on today. So we're moving forward the spiritual evolution out of the past. We're bringing the healing of the past. We're healing the past. That's what we're in the process of doing. We're also in the past. We're healing from the past, basically. On the big stage, you can see that's happening, that we're playing a part of trying to heal from the past. And you can see that's happening as you're going forward. Everything you're encountering is to healing your past as well. So there's a lot going on with healing. We have medicine here, and we're moving, it's healing the past. I'm putting it right here. So you see the medicine. Ooh, we're healing from past. Stay in the present. divine creation. We're creating something new. Do you see how this is going now? So we're going from past life to divine creation. This is acceptance, personal commitments, euphoria. So we're creating something new in this process. I have chills. This is a recurring message. So we're going right now to divine creation. We're in the process of creating something different. And part of the help and the process of this is you're the healer here and healing others and staying positively affirmed. We're freeing ourselves, going forward on a spiritual evolution, healing from the past, birthing something else. It's divine creation. So let's get into divine creation. This is beautiful. So stay in the present, because we're healing from the past and we're creating something else. It's a divine creation, like co-creating here. Acceptance, personal commitments, euphoria. Divine creation is boundless. It can transform your life into one of peace and joy. Having the awareness and experience of divine creation encourages you to love deeper, have more compassion. Remember, we're supposed to move forward with more love, forgiveness, and compassion. And here it says, having the awareness and experience of the past, right, of divine creation encourages you to love deeper, have more compassion, understand troubled souls, nurture all living creatures with a loving abundance. So it's like we're moving forward on this evolution, and because of this past, to go forward with this and make it better. It encourages you to love deeper, harder, like more ferociously. That's part of the medicine and being affirmed going forward, getting out of the past, healing. It's having the awareness and experience of this hardship of the past life. You're coming out of it to love deeper, have more compassion, understand troubled souls, nurture all living creatures with loving abundance. That's part of the evolution. So it's just really beautiful. I almost have no words. But that's why you can bring the medicine, the healing. That's why you could tap in and change the dark to light. It's because of the past lessons and experiences that you've gotten through. And now for this new divine creations, you're pouring that in. It's more love. It's more light. It's more compassion. It's more... That's the evolution. That's the spiritual evolution that you come, every time you come through it, they brought that through in another reading. It's like every time you get through it with more light, with more alignment to this. It all further amps up in light in a way. Okay, going back to the book. Uncontrolled by religion or dogma, divine love is always accessible. You only need to open your heart and mind to receive its creative presence. The life of divine creation is free-flowing. Set your heart free. Look, you can't make this up. This card says, set your heart free. The life of divine creation is free-flowing and endless. Knowing that you are worthy of accepting this divinity enhances your personal power with creative force. This is what I'm saying. Every time we got through this process of a past life, whatever happened in the past, that we emerged as the medicine, balance, healing, emerging out of it, the darkness into the light again. This has been a recurring message. It's setting your heart free. You're once again moving forward with more love and compassion. It's like you're more amped up in this. They're literally saying it enhances your personal power with creative force because you realigned again. You had to be that healer for yourself. You had to. That's what I'm getting each and every time. You realign. It's a spiritual evolution. It's like amped up a notch. So here, it enhances your personal power with creative force. Divine creation is divine love. And although the soul grasps this love openly, the physical body cannot contain it. Remember how I always say, hold your light? We can't consistently hold our light. It takes work. It's light work 24/7 to hold your light, right? So divine love is intense. It's overwhelming, often leaving a person momentarily euphoric when cultivated with a divine awakening. Under the wings of the essential master goddess Isis, her aura can resurrect your spirit into a life filled with more love as she assists you to release guilt under the wings of Ascension Master Goddess Isis. This is really important. That's why I'm too excited. Her aura can resurrect. It feels like you're resurrected again. Do you know when you're down and you're resurrected again? Every time you're resurrected, you're amped up. Your spirit is life-filled with more love as she assists you to release guilt surrounding self-acceptance and family matters. The magic of her presence is automatically uplifting, protecting those that seek her wisdom and guidance. And Ascension Master Goddess Isis asks that you release your feelings of guilt, mistrust, vulnerability, and betrayal. Old relationship wounds, this is the past here. Old relationship wounds Abuse, violation of personal rights have stopped you from embracing yourself fully. Understanding your personal needs on such an intimate level requires a self-loving attitude. You are the medicine. You are the one that is affirming something better. And as you do, you rise from the past, you reconnect with the divine, and you are resurrected. Okay? So that is what they're saying. They're asking you to release the feelings of guilt, mistrust, vulnerability, betrayal. Understanding your personal needs on such an intimate level requires a self-loving attitude. Reevaluate your circumstances. Making magic is an act of divine love. Divine love is divine creation. That's Ascension Master Isis. Making magic is an act of divine love. Divine love is divine creation. You're like recreated, you're resurrected every time you make the shift to more love. And you're stepping out of the hurt, all of this. We're moving through a spiritual evolution. You're setting your heart free. But this is over and over and over again is what I'm getting. So sacred crystal is emerald. The affirmation is, I am safe sharing my vulnerability with others. So this is the message that their divine creation, we're moving past the past. We are the healers. We are the ones that are affirming each and every time 24/7. It's a spiritual evolution, divine creation. That is what they're saying. So let's just get one more. They wanted me to get one more sacred light. This is just so clear. Yeah, it's light seeker. Light seeker, light quest, visionary, mental strength, the resilience, doubling down. Do you see what I'm saying? They kept on saying this is over and over. You're resurrected again with more love, more compassion, and then you're bringing it to situations. More love, more. That's how we're getting out of it and going in. And the resilience, it's because you are an innate light seeker. And how I always say, like your divine compass, your divine, this is what gets us through each and every time. Light seeker, light quest, visionary, mental strength, resiliency. So that's what they're empowering us with. This is number 21, and I'll end it here. But this is what they're empowering us to keep doing it. This is not a one-time thing. It's not like you're one time, oh, you're spiritually evolution. It's now dark to light, and you're walking in this field of just lightness. No, it's over and over again. So that's the resiliency of the light seeker, who's constantly transmuting for himself, being the medicine woman for himself and others, each and every time, healing the wounds of the past, going forward, linking with divine creation all the time to bring more light in there, filled with love, forgiveness and compassion for ourselves and others, but each time in bringing more light and divine love and divine creation, and more light to situations. It's the light seeker that has the resiliency to keep doing that. Yeah, light seeker. Okay, so light quest, visionary, mental strength, resiliency. We are all born as light bringers. You are all born as light bringers. So you are a light singer and a light bringer, which is what they're saying like here with the medicine. You're doing that for yourself and for others over and over and over. That's what light work is, right? So essentially, like each time you're affirming something else, the light over the darkness, you're setting your heart free. You're bringing that to situations and other people as well. And that's healing us all from the past, your past. And when you're bringing it to situations, you're healing past wounds. That's divine creation in action. You're a light seeker and a light bringer. That's a great word to say, light bringer. Because I always say, hold your light. You're bringing it to situations. You're a light seeker and a light bringer. So that's what they're saying. And you need resilience for that. Because we have the gravity of the world, the gravity of the negativity, the gravity of the dark, gravity of the past, wounds, everything. We are all born as light bringers, but not all choose to follow the path of a light seeker, someone who is not afraid to confront controversial issues head on, for they know that to find a way to the light is to hold a torch through the darkness. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, yes, this is what I would say, hold your light. Yes, I will say this again. We are all born as light bringers, but not all choose to follow the path of a light seeker, someone who's not afraid to confront controversial issues head on, for they know that to find a way to the light is to hold a torch through the darkness, always searching for truth, enlightenment, and connection to the divine. It is a blessing to share and gift the power of light, love, and illumination for all those you meet. Built over stages and many failures, the past, the light seeker builds their resilience through understanding and compassion. That was this evolution, again and again, stronger and stronger, more resilient, more brighter, all the time, over and over and over and over. Their quest for the light of the divine brings them to a path of constant learning. Yes, educating themselves about the true nature and calling of their soul. They see through the matrix that confuses and disorients those whose souls remain unawakened, trapped in cycles of ego, fear, self-fulfillment, and control-based paradigms. Back here, we are the spiritual evolution, right? Doing this work over and over again. Some people just get stuck here. Ascended Master Confucius suggests you build skills of the mind. When freed, set your heart free, when freed of mental limitations, human action becomes innovative. Divine creation. They're saying, suggest you build skills of the mind. When freed, you can't make this up. When freed, they're saying these two get stronger. When freed of mental limitations, human action becomes innovative, powerful, and fearless. Confucius breaks down any complexity simply so you can adapt or make small changes to areas that are being challenged. You will be drawn to light-oriented actions. Align your mind with how you present yourself. This higher calling or light quest will bring you closer to your divine light. As your light begins to shine brighter than ever, the path you walk will become clearer and more in focus. As Confucius reminds us all, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. What is time when there is only present action? That's what the Ascended Master is saying. And the sacred crystal is jade. The affirmation is, I control my view of success. My achievements speak for themselves. You are the light seeker and the light bringer. You are the light seeker and the light bringer. And I'm going to end it there. And we are being resilient. I'm just leaving it here. I mean, I'm just absolutely blown away by this. You are the light seeker and the light bringer. It's going to take mental strength, no doubt. They say it's a light quest, and stay resilient. And this is this is everything that wanted to come through about that. And every time you do it over and over again, you're the light seeker and light bringer. You are part of going through that spiritual evolution each and every time. You're linking with divine creation every single time. You are the medicine for yourself and others, getting out of the past, and you are affirming the light. That's why each and every time you're becoming more resilient in the process. You're becoming more resilient, brighter. Like they said, you're the light, you're the torch in the darkness. This almost reminds me of like the light in the darkness. You're linked with the divine creation, but you're getting more resilient because it's over and over. You have to be the light seeker and the light bringer. And that is just gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, I wish you the best. This has been the expanded Sacred Spirit, Sacred Power, Sacred Light reading and messages for all of us. Take care, light seeker, light bringer. Take care. Bye-bye.